Eternal Hunters: The Branford Legacy is a game that was recommended to me on my YouTube feed. So I watched the trailer and found that it is an action RPG being developed for the Super Nintendo. Now I know what you're thinking because I thought the same exact thing, that it must be a pixel RPG made in the style of old Super Nintendo games, but yes and no, and we're going to get into that in today's video. So what you see playing behind me is the trailer for the game, so check it out, enjoy it. And it is an awesome trailer. The game looks fabulous so far, and the very beautiful pixel graphics that we know and love on this channel. So, like I said, and what I started with, I thought it was going to be a game developed in the pixel graphics, 16-bit SNES style, but no, this is a game actually being developed for the Super Nintendo, meaning that there will be a physical copy, a cartridge released for the game. And I thought that was super unique and cool because I didn't even know you could make games for the Super Nintendo anymore. I thought that was, long gone and done. But no, this is an actual game that will have a cartridge release for the Super Nintendo. Now, I don't know who has Super Nintendos lying around or if you can even get those easily anymore, which, is kind of a hard sell for the market and to see who's interested in this. But there are tons of positive comments on the YouTube channel, and I will link the original video in the description, as well as a link to the Kickstarter. So there will be a Kickstarter for this game, and I went through the comments as well as the trailer to combine all of the info for you that I could find. And so, like I said, the game is called Eternal Hunters: The Branford Legacy, and this is going to be an action RPG. So not a turn-based RPG, but an action RPG. So similar to Legend of Mana or say Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, where you move your little, your character on the map. You can swing your sword in front of you. You can throw a boomerang, or in this case, cast magic. And that's basically how the action combat is going to work in a pixel game. So again, check out Legend of Mana. There were remakes of that if you wanted to check out something like that as soon as possible. But the trailer shows off two protagonists. We have the main character with the sword, and then we also get a glimpse of the combat, and that there's also going to be co-op in the game where you and a friend can play, I think, but that's not confirmed yet. We will wait to see for the details on the Kickstarter. But we have two heroes on the screen at the same time, and they also do my favorite, a team-up attack where they, cast this big magic and it drops onto the enemy on the screen. It looks awesome, and it freezes the time as they conjure the spell. It looks really cool. I'm excited for that. But the story will involve some time travel, and what's a good RPG on the Super Nintendo without time travel? But it just looks magical. It looks awesome. It looks really cool. I'm excited for this one. It is really unique in the aspect that it's actually going to have a cartridge, and this is going to launch on Kickstarter. It is not officially launched yet, but it will. So again, there is a link to that in the description. You can put in your email address, and you will be alerted when the Kickstarter goes live. But from what I found in the YouTube comments of the original video is that there will be a North American release and English will be the default language. Now, if the goals are hit on Kickstarter, there will be other adaptations for other languages as well. As you see, the trailer is in French. Now, I brought up the concern of who has a Super Nintendo anymore. One of the goals for the Kickstarter is going to be that if they hit the goal, they will do other ports of the game, so to Steam, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, etc. And again, this will all be official in the Kickstarter. I'm just naming examples. And one comment from the developer I thought was really interesting. Someone brought up the concern of action RPG being, relevant in the pixel style today. And the developer says, of course, we will try to make the most exciting game possible, whether in terms of action, story, gameplay, etc. However, we don't really agree with the idea that in 2025, a combat system similar to Secret of Mana or Chrono Trigger wouldn't be enough anymore. When you look at certain modern standards today, they are sometimes very underwhelming or even boring. For example, the combat system in the latest Final Fantasy wasn't particularly impressive at all. Oh, man, those are some big words. So I want to know which Final Fantasy they're talking about. If it's 16, okay, I get it. Not the most, engaging system. You throw your abilities, you cycle through the different icons, use your abilities, rinse and repeat. I got it. But if you're talking about remake or rebirth, I don't agree with you there. But it's all in good fun. I am really anticipating this project. I'm going to keep my eye on it. But I wanted to bring this to your attention just so we could get more eyes on this project. And again, it's so unique in the fact that they're bringing a cartridge, and it's a game being developed for Super Nintendo in 2025 and beyond. So that is really cool. And if you're into pixel RPGs, and I checked out Seeds of Nostalgia and Threads of Time, 2 pixel RPGs being developed and releasing in the next couple years, I hope. So if you want to check out those titles as well, please check out my other videos. I would greatly appreciate it. So I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. Are you going to get a Super Nintendo for this? Or are you hoping that they reach the goals to have this ported to other platforms such as Steam? Again, I don't know who has a Super Nintendo, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So please let me know. It means a lot to me. And if you're into RPGs, MMOs, action RPGs, pixel RPGs, and action games, then please consider subscribing to my channel because that's what I cover. It's what I love. It's what I enjoy playing, and I would love for you to join the community. It means so much to me, and it helps me out so very much. So until the next video, live stream, whatever it is, I will see you again very soon. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. And I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much again, and take care. Peace.